Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you guys an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while, and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you guys more than you know. So as you can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to be testing out a couple of VIEVE Muse products and hopefully turn myself into Jamie Genevieve. As you can tell, my hair actually looks somewhat decent today. It doesn't look like crap. Anywho, if you would like to see what I think about the VIEVE Muse products, and if I end up looking like her at the end of this video, then just go ahead and keep on watching. All right, guys, in case you didn't know, VIEVE Muse, I think that's the name of the makeup brand, was created by Jamie Genevieve. She is a beauty makeup content creator here on YouTube. I started following her, man, I want to say it's been 2 years. And I do believe that this makeup brand is newly launched. I don't even think it's been a year yet. I think she announced it over the holidays of 2020. Yeah. I actually purchased these products from Cult Beauty, and it's one of those companies kind of like Beautylish or Beauty Bay that allow you to purchase products from like overseas and just make it easier for you to order it without having to pay like a ridiculous amount of shipment. I discovered Cult Beauty because of Babs Beauty. She mentioned it in one of her videos, and I think it was because she was trying one of the makeup products that I am trying today. I'll go ahead and go over prices and each product as I'm applying it. I usually start with my complexion. As you can tell, I already have my foundation, I already have my concealer, my brows, and I already went ahead and powdered because none of the complexion products are cream products. First thing we're going to start with is the bronzer, and she calls this the modern bronzer. She has this available in 4 shades. She has a light, a medium, a tan, and a deep palette. I don't know if the deep palette is deep enough for someone who is as dark as Nima Tang, but it is dark. For me personally, I feel like it's dark, but since I'm not of a deep complexion, I wouldn't be able to tell you. If you have tried this makeup and you're in the deep complexion, let me know if the darkest bronzer works for you. I would love to know. Okay, so this is what the bronzer palette looks like. So as you can tell, there is a medium 1 and a medium 2. This one's definitely a lot lighter than this one, and I definitely feel like this one's a little bit more on the cool tone side and this one's more on the warm tone side. I do like the packaging. Oh, it has a little plastic. And it has the VIEVE here. It is that fall leather feeling. It does feel pretty sturdy, so I'm definitely a big fan of the black with the gold. I do feel like it's very beautiful. This will run you for 31 euros. I will go ahead and put somewhere on here how much that equals in dollars, but yeah, 31 euros for this. Let's go ahead and apply this on my face. All right, I did have to put my hair back because it was getting on my nerves. Hopefully it does not crease or anything. Okay, so we're going to start with these. I mean, it feels like it's darker, but let's go ahead and try it. Let's start with this shade right here, and this is the Morphe and Ariel A58. And I'm going to use this as my contour shade. Hopefully it's not too dark. It doesn't feel like it is. It's a decent shade. It's blending out beautifully. It's nice and soft. This palette gives me a little bit of Victoria Beckham vibes, her makeup brand. Okay, that's pretty. Now let's go in with the bronzer. Okay, for the bronzer, I did switch my brush up. This is a Ariel and Morphe A3.2, and now I'm going to dip into the lighter shade and bronze up my face a tiny bit. I think Jamie Genevieve mixes both of these shades together, and that's how she uses it. You can use this however you want, you know? Okay, this one's also blending nice and beautifully. I'm really enjoying how soft it looks. this is what the bronzer is looking like. I definitely feel like the lighter shade has a little bit more of an orange tone to it. I'm not a huge fan, so I can definitely see why she mixes both together. I might just end up doing that and use like a different shade for the contour and mix the two together, because I definitely feel like the lighter one is too orange for my taste. Okay, the next thing we're going to jump into is to the eyes. My eyelids are already primed, and instead of picking up the eyeshadow palette, I decided to try the little eye wands that she has. This is also a fairly recent release. It's definitely one of the newer products of everything that's in her makeup brand. And I picked up two shades. I picked up Hazelnut, and I also picked up Mahogany, and this one's darker, like a dark brown. I think the packaging is okay. It definitely feels, I don't want to say cheap, but like they might be a little bit delicate and maybe would not do too well for traveling. I don't know if you have tried these and you have traveled with them. Let me know how they did. But just to me, like how they feel personally, that's what I'm getting from it. Let's go ahead and get these on these eyelids. I do have a picture here for inspiration. So that's kind of what I'm going for as far as the eye look. I'm going to start with the lighter shade, which is Hazelnut, and I'm going to add this to my inner lid. Oh no, this is pretty dark. Hopefully it blends out. Okay. I'm going to use this Morphe M330, and I'm going to start blending and hope that it blends. Okay. Definitely not blending as easy as she made it look when she was demoing it, but it could be the brush that I'm using. Okay, this is what the eye is looking like. That was definitely hard to blend out. I don't know if it's because I used an eye primer or the brushes I'm using. I did have to switch over to this little like fluffy flat brush to blend everything out. That M330 just wasn't working. Now I'm going to go into the Mahogany shade, which is the darker brown. You guys pray for me and hope that this goes well, because I had a hard time with this first shade. I'm going to focus this on the outer corner. Yeah, that is a dark shade. Okay. So let me tread softly. I'm going to put just a tiny bit on the outer corner and pray that it blends. Yeah, she definitely made it look so easy on her Instagram stories. She has, you know, featured and demoed these products on her, I think it's the brand page, and also on her personal page. And she just makes it look so easy, but it's not as easy as she's making it look. But these shades are beautiful. I mean, they're, you know, your typical brown shades. All of the shades that she did release though are pretty like in the nude brown department. All skin tones can probably wear every single shade, or at least most of them. All right guys, and this is what the eyes ended up looking like. I need to work with these a little bit more. It was very hard to blend them out. Like I mentioned, I did use an eye base. I used the Urban Decay. I did not set it at all. I have very oily eyelids, so it just didn't feel right to not use an eye primer. Maybe I shouldn't have, and maybe that's why it was so difficult to work with the eye wands, but I was still able to create a fairly decent, beautiful eye look. I did go over the edges with the lighter bronzer shade in the bronze palette. So overall, I do feel like the eyes do look beautiful. I also did use my Natasha Denona brown eyeliner, and it worked absolutely beautiful. I had no issues. It is a very gorgeous brown. I'm very happy about that. Now we're going to dig in to her blush. Sunset Blush is what she calls her blushes. I got it in the shade Cherub. I think that's how you pronounce it. The shade that I wanted, which is like a orange tan shade, was all sold out. Here she is, beautiful. I guess I should swatch it, right? It feels a little dry. Ooh, but it swatched very soft. That was nice. This is made in Italy. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. I should probably swatch. The bronzers feel soft when I'm swatching them. So this is the lighter shade of the two. No, just kidding. This is the darker shade and this is the lighter shade. So they feel very soft to the touch. This was also made in Italy. The wands though, the wands were not made in Italy. These were made in Korea. So I don't know if where they were made makes a difference, but why don't we go ahead and dig in to this blush. I'm using an Ariel and Morphe A22. I'm loving this brush for blush. I feel like it works beautifully. A lot of pigment, so let me go in gently. Okay, it's blending beautifully. A lot of kick up on the pan. I don't mind, but just FYI for those who do. This is a beautiful shade. Ooh. Gives me a nice little pop to my cheeks. This blush will run you for 23 euros. Okay, the last two items that I purchased from VIEVE Muse are a lipstick and a lip liner. I do really like the component of the lipstick. I think it's beautiful. It has that fall leather feel. It's pretty heavy. It's magnetic, which I really like. It has the little V here, and this is in the shade Vive. This lipstick will cost you 19 euros. Here is the lip liner. It's like a standard pencil lip liner. It does have Vive right there and the little gold detail. Everything is in gold. This has a 24-month shelf life, and this was made in Germany. As far as the lipstick, this has a 12-month shelf life, and the lipstick was made in Italy. Why don't we go ahead and get these on my lips? Don't remember if I mentioned it, but the lipstick will run you for 19 euros and the lip liner will run you for 15 euros. Let's get these on my lips. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I did end up using one of the lashes that she created with Tati Lashes. This is in TL Jamie 3. I don't know if they're still available. I will go ahead and link everything that I have on my face, and if they are, they will be linked, and if they're not, then there'll be a note somewhere. Okay, let's start with the lip liner. I got it in the shade Bark. Now, she has some beautiful big ass lips. I don't. I do have some lip fillers, but it's time to go in for a little bit of a refill. Super creamy. So this is definitely a pretty dark shade. Here is what the bullet lipstick looks like, and it does have the little Vive imprinted on the lipstick. I love that. All right, let's go in with this shade. It looks like a beautiful shade. Super creamy. And she does her famous, like, it's not gonna look like hers, but I could try, right? All right, guys, and here it is. Here is the finished final look. What do you think? Do I look like Jamie Genevieve? I don't, not at all. This lip liner, I feel, is a little dark for this lipstick. Maybe if I had bigger lips, I would enjoy it more, but I definitely do feel like it's closing up my lips because the lipstick is lighter. But they're beautiful colors. I enjoy both of them. I just don't know if I would enjoy them together, you know? Here it is. Here is the final look. Everything that I didn't have, I replaced with something else. She does have a highlighter, but I was kind of on a budget, and I believe I spent a total of $130 with shipping and everything. And that's for what? A bronzer, a lipstick, a lip liner, 2 eye wands, and a blush. 6 items. So not too bad, not too shabby. Overall, I did enjoy what I tested out. I'll definitely have to keep testing these little wands out. I think for a one and done, these are perfect. But like I said, I did use an eye base, so maybe next time I won't use one and it'll be easier. So yeah, those items are the only ones that I'm a little iffy about, but everything else worked beautifully. This blush is gorgeous. I do wish that the one that I originally wanted was available, but it's sold out. And I can see why, because it's a gorgeous, like orangey tangerine color. It's beautiful, and I want to get my hands on it. Overall, from what I have tested out, I do feel like the brand is a good brand. I think out of everything today, my absolute favorite has to be the bronzer. I really enjoyed this. I will more than likely be mixing both of the shades together because the lightest shade does pull a little bit on the orange side, but the formula is fabulous. It blended out so beautifully, and I do feel like it kind of gives me that blurring effect. All right, so I pretty much think that concludes this video. Let me know what you think of the look. Do I look like her? I highly doubt I do. She is gorgeous, like drop dead gorgeous. But yeah, let me know what you think. Have you tried anything from her brand? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you a Jamie Genevieve fan? Do you watch her channel? Do you follow her on Instagram? Do you even know who she is? Let me know. I would love to know. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. We are so close to 500 subscribers, at least as of now, since I last checked. We are 3 or 4 away, and I just can't wait till we hit 500. It's gonna be great. So excited. I'm just sending good juju out there that it happens so soon. All right, I would love it if you gave this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm and hopefully bringing some new or fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. All right, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.